Okay, time for another Doom review. Today I'm gonna review a Trozan Skyshard Warlock build. This time I won't show the form post on the video, but I'll have a link in the description. I recently put this together, and I really like this build. All things considered, it's pretty robust for a caster somehow. The fizz resist is nice. You get a lot of healing from your sigil consumption, and it just feels really good. You have Trozan Skyshard on a 1.3 second skill recharge, which is very spammy. You get Chain Lightning, which is very thematic, lots of lightning going on, and the conversion on your sigil makes it look really fucking cool, converting it from that chaosy vitality look to this lightning sigil. I really love the way it all looks together. I'm actually going to take this into a different area, Bastion of Chaos, and I won't even complete the full run, just because I think it wastes a lot of video time, and I don't really have that much commentary in these generally. But the point is just to talk about how the build performs, how it feels, how I review it. So I just love the build. It's probably my favorite Skyshard build. That's another thing that the build does really nicely. So it has, it has Blizzard on your Trozan Skyshard. Because Trozan Skyshard has a cooldown, Blizzard procs 100% chance on critical attack. And every single Trozan Skyshard can proc that. So every single Trozan Skyshard has a little AoE, which can hit multiple enemies. So each Trozan Skyshard, well actually I don't think it matters, because I think if it crits, it'll crit every enemy it hits. No, actually it might be individual. I'm not 100% sure, but the point is, multiple chances to crit per cast, which makes Blizzard go off really consistently, which just means more things falling out of the sky. There's the big one. Oh, feels so good. You saw those? Just lots and lots of Blizzardy shit. Oh, I guess I never did Bastion on this character at all. Sorry, I rush a lot of things. Anyways, the reason I'm going to Bastion of Chaos is just because I think the blue lightning will look good in the video in this dark and red environment. And yep, it definitely does. Lighting this dark and dreary environment up with some nice blue. I'm playing very suboptimally right now because I'm sick, and because this area is no threat to me. But yeah, anyways, the sigils, like I said, give you the sustain that a lot of Trozan Skyshard builds lack. In terms of like style, it's like a 10 out of 10. Like, the build looks on screen and feels exactly the way you want it to. The volume's on low, but when you actually play with the game volume up, the sound effects are all very satisfying. Just so many projectiles falling out of the sky, so often, lightning going off. The teleport is the lightning teleport, so even that has a lightning AoE. It's just, oh god, it feels so good to play. Despite being a robust caster, you can do Shattered Realm 75 to 76 on this. You can do Gladiator Crucible on this. It's just really fucking power, big damage numbers sometimes. I just quite love it. Yeah, let's take care of this fucker. Super satisfying. Like I said, I only did this build recently, so I don't really know how to play it optimally, and yet I can still tell how strong it is. In personal enjoyment, I think this build's also a 10 out of 10. It's not the novelty getting to me, it's just that I've wanted Trozan Skyshard to be good for a long time, and even as it was getting better, I could never quite find a build that felt the way I wanted it to, and this surpassed everything I wanted for it. So personal enjoyment, 10 out of 10. Performance, despite its ability to do some endgame content, just given to how the power creeps come into the game, I have to give it like 9 out of 10 in performance. There can be a little clunk in it. It requires a little piloting skill, and the build will still get beat up and bursted 100-0 before some of the truly god tier stuff. And its clear times are not as extreme as the current god tier stuff. So I can't give it a 10 out of 10, but last I checked it was really high up there. And in terms of just how much fun you have playing it, I don't know, my bias comes into the ratings, obviously. Point being, you should play this build. It's great. It feels like such a classic mage, too. Like, I love that. It's like your classic chain lightning mage with like the bonus of things falling out of the fucking sky. So that was clunk right there. Because of like where I was and like the terrain on the map, my right click wasn't working. Like I wasn't able to summon my Trozan Skyshards, despite clicking on what looks like a targetable area. Sometimes walls can kind of fuck you like that. So that's why I said it, performance has a little setback, but it's so strong, so much fun, feels so good to play that I only give that a -1 in terms of like how well it performs in Clunk and in how far it can go in challenge content. It's just fun to bring in multiplayer too. It's definitely one of those builds where people are caught by its eye-catchingness. Oh boy, redundancies in my video. This is what you get in my channel. That's why I say don't like, don't subscribe. So I put little thought and very little effort into these. I don't even know why I make them. Anyways, that's my rating, 10 out of 10 for enjoyment, and that's the rating that matters the most. This is a build I definitely highly recommend to anyone who's interested in playing a classic mage from other ARPGs, or who likes the look of the skills, Trozan Skyshard. So yeah. I mean, the style's like really 11 out of 10, if anything. Like, it far surpasses some of the other things that I was like immensely satisfied. It raised the bar for me, so to speak. So yep, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.